Welcome to the rundown of the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. This phone is going to be the topic of this channel for quite a while. There's so much to cover about this phone, way too much to cover all in one video. So if you're interested in seeing more in-depth reviews about this, then make sure you subscribe to the channel and click the bell for notifications so that you can be notified when these videos come out. Today we're going to open this up, give you guys a brief rundown, and I hope you enjoy. Alright, so in this model here, this is the Note 10 Plus model. This comes with the Snapdragon 855 processor. It has 12 gigs of RAM. It has a 25 watt fast charger, also optional. Sold separately is a 45 watt charger. The battery size is 4,300 milliamp hours, and it supports wireless charging as well as power share. Alright, so let's open this up. So you can see I went with the Aura Glow here, which is basically silver, but has a cool effect where it refracts the light and it creates all different sorts of colors. Quite a nice color. I'm really glad I went with this one. So it's got a steel frame all the way around the edge combined with the Gorilla Glass. This phone weighs in about 6.9 ounces and it is only 7.9 millimeters in width. There are only two buttons on the side here, the volume rocker button and the power button, which is also the Bixby button. Looking at the top, you have your SIM tray, which also accommodates expandable storage if you want to throw in an extra micro SD card. On the bottom here, you have your USB Type-C port, and you have your S Pen and your speakers. These are stereo speakers, one at the top, one at the bottom, which are enhanced by Dolby Atmos. As you can see, it is a bit of a fingerprint magnet, but that is the trade-off when you get this mirror-y type finish. In the box, we have 25 watt wireless charger, which is also USB Type-C to USB Type-C. We have the charging cable, and we have the included pair of AKG headphones. I haven't tried these, but apparently they are pretty good. It's good that they included the USB Type-C headphones because, as you can see, there is no headphone jack included in this phone. What do you guys think about that, by the way? Can you guys live without the headphone jack? I know Apple's gone without the headphone jack for quite a while. But would that be a deterrent for you guys to get this phone? Let me know in the comments. For pre-orders only, Samsung was kind enough to include a pair of wireless buds. That is nice, especially since there is no more headphone jack. I'm gonna do a review on these wireless buds down the line, so make sure you guys are subscribed so you can get notified when that review comes out. Okay, so let's turn this on, shall we? Okay, so the first and most notable feature of the Galaxy Note 10 is the hole punch cutout, all right? The hole punch cutout, they've decided to put this in the center of the phone instead of like the S10 off to the corner. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you prefer it in the center or do you prefer it off in the corner? I guess there is something to be said about the symmetry of it being in the center, but I don't know, it could get in the way when you're watching content or feels a little bit more obtrusive. So as you can see here, it is quite a big device. The screen measures 6.8 inches from corner to corner, and the display is a dynamic AMOLED Infinity O display. The resolution is 3040 by 1440 and it has a 60 Hz refresh rate. So the phone has an on-screen ultrasonic fingerprint scanner and it also has face unlock. Let's take a look at the camera setup here. On the back we have a triple camera array up here. So we have the 16 megapixel ultra wide angle lens. We have a 12 megapixel wide angle lens and a 12 megapixel telephoto lens with 2x optical zoom. There's also a time of flight sensor for better depth of field shots, as well as an AR sensor for augmented reality and 3D ultra scanning, which is topic for another review. Okay, we don't have the time to get into that right now. On the front, as you guys have already seen in the hole punch cutout, there is a 10 megapixel camera. So this year, Samsung has included a feature called Live Focus. So this should give you the ability to blur out your backgrounds live while you're recording. That is crazy. I'm not sure how that's gonna work. I am interested to try it out. I will obviously give you guys some updates in later reviews. Samsung also has Live Focus Audio. I'm not quite sure how to explain this, but essentially you can point your camera at something, and if there's some noise happening or some audio far away, you can pinch and zoom into that audio and it will pick up only that audio, somewhat like a shotgun microphone, I believe. So that is pretty insane. I do want to see how that's going to turn out. Last but not least, we have the feature that I am most excited for, the S Pen. Here's the S Pen. It comes in a nice kind of metallic, dark, midnight blue. I'm really excited to start using this. This is one of the things that drew me to the Note series of phones. This year, they have upgraded this thing immensely. Last year, they had the Bluetooth button here so you could snap photos from a distance. Now they've included a gyroscope and all sorts of other sensors so you can do air actions. You can actually flip around your settings, toggle through your camera modes. You can swipe up to reverse the camera and do all sorts of cool things. Another thing I'm excited about for the S Pen is Samsung SDK is releasing to third-party developers for the S Pen. So that means there's going to be all sorts of brilliant minds coming up with applications for this S Pen. I'm really excited about that. I definitely hope someone comes out with some Harry Potter stuff because I could see some really cool wizardry stuff going on with this S Pen right now. All right, now the big question is, how much is a phone like this? Okay, this is the flagship of the flagships. This phone costs $1,459 Canadian. That is a lot of money. Who's gonna buy this phone? Essentially, there's a select category of people that's gonna buy this phone. It's gonna be the tech nerds, it's gonna be the power users, it's gonna be the heavy gamers. Well, there might be some people picking up this phone on a good plan, but I mean, you are kind of paying for the phone down the line in monthly payments, so I mean, it is what it is. There is another market, I feel, okay? People who are looking to kind of replace their laptop. This phone is more powerful than a lot of laptops, okay? At 12 gigs of RAM, 250 gigabytes of base internal storage, expandable up to 1 terabyte of storage. That's more than your average laptop. Some people, they're not so much into their desktop experience or their laptop experience anymore. A lot of people are just solely using their phone for their internet browsing and their light workload use. So I do think there might be some people looking to see if they can switch to this phone and replace their laptop. So that might help justify the price for some of those people. Samsung's also included the DeX feature, which they implemented last year. What the DeX does is you can just plug in your phone with your USB Type-C into your USB port Type-A on your computer, and you can use your phone on your monitor. It'll load up the phone's OS and you can simply use it as you would use a standard desktop. So that's pretty cool. That, and combined with the S Pen, I could definitely see this becoming the only device that people rely on for computer stuff. All right, so I think we've covered most of the features and specs of the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Would you guys get this phone? Is it crazy? Is it so much money? Are you guys gonna wait till it comes down in price? I'm very interested to hear what you guys think. I hope you've enjoyed this review. Don't forget to subscribe so you guys can see more in-depth reviews of this phone along with other products like the Galaxy Buds and a little case I got for it, okay? It'd be crazy not to get a case for this thing. All right, guys, that's it for today. Have a great day and we'll see you on the next one.